Alright everybody, welcome back, and we got ourselves the TOP first half. We're going to have a quick look at our team, and you have voted for Sun Family. This is the team I'm running, ignore that. But yeah, we got ourselves Sun Family, obviously no Z tier units, all in S tier, and all the way down. This is the way we're going to be hopefully getting through this here, because, I mean, we didn't do too bad with Saiyans last time, but again, we'll see if we get through this here. So we're going to start off with the first fight being right in front of us, against a female warrior stage. And if you want to do a wee bit of easier fight, by all means go for this here, and you're just going to do it exactly like this here, the way I have it done. Simple as. Otherwise, let's get straight into this one right here. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be the way we're going to have to fight right here. There is no green, so there's no need to bring in the Gohan. Actually, there is a green. That's a lie. And if you want to, by all means, put on the Gohan. I'm going to take him off and just build up the GT Goku. But we should be alright, so let's go. Okay, so the way we do this fight is we're going to have it like this here. I did just do a wee bit of reworking, only because, again, Chi-Chi is buffed against Sun Family. Bulma, I think, does provide support. And Kale and Caulifla are very damage heavy, but we're going to go ahead and see how this works. And yeah, let's hope this works fine enough. Okay, so I'm going to flash up a photo of what I had initially. You're better off doing that because Chi-Chi did nothing. And Bulma provides support. We wasted a super attack on Kale and Caulifla, but we've still got the full kill nonetheless. But we did waste a super attack with Kaioken, but it is what it is. Let's move on. Next fight going to be this 3-5 stage against Battle of Gods. Easy as all hell, so let's go. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be the way we're going to have to fight right here. I would put Nappa on. I would keep Nappa on, but yeah, you know, sure, might as well get Goku's super attack off. Let's go. Okay, so the way we do this is you get rid of Beerus immediately, then I get rid of God Goku, Whis, Beerus. Oh wait, no shit, I forgot. Hang on. Beerus, Vegeta, God Goku, Whis, Beerus, then God Goku at the very end, because I forgot. I keep forgetting that Vegeta does buff Saiyans and hybrids within the horizontal of him. I keep forgetting that, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but we'll move on anyway. Okay, coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Not too shabby. To be fair, 987, I'm expecting that because it's 3-5 stage early on in the fights, early on the stages, so it should be expected. Moving on to the next one, it's going to be this 5-5, nope, it's not this 5-5 stage, it's right in front of us here with androids. If you want to go for this 5-5 stage here, it's quite simple, but you don't have to deal with this here, which is also simple enough, but I'd rather get a wee bit more extra points, so we're going to go ahead and go in front of us, and we know how to deal with this here, so let's go. So I'm going to have it like this here. Gohan does have a super attack. He attacks second, meaning that we could honestly snipe a red unit if need be. So we're going to try that, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so the way we do this is we're going to try our best, and maybe get rid of this 17. To be fair, we should just do it normally, actually. And I am thinking that we should just do this normally. Get rid of like this here. We did this last season. It worked like this perfectly well. Should be able to kill him easily enough, so let's go. Okay, coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, Gohan took a wee bit of damage, both of them did. We still got 1.3 million. Again, easy enough fight. Let's move on. Next fight going to be this 5-5 stage here against the free-to-play stage, so let's go. See, this is going to be the way we're going to fight right here. I was thinking of pitting on GT Goku, but there's a lot of defensive units and support types, so yeah, we're safer with him, so let's go. Alright, so the way we do this is you get rid of the 2 debuffers here, then we're going to get rid of 13, then we're going to get rid of Boo, this Gohan, and Tapion at the very end. Alright, coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, Gohan both the Gohans are taking a wee bit of damage, still got the full kill. Boo does it on his 3rd turn, meaning that we can easily kill these two because these two are debuffers. He's an attacker, and by the time we get to here, it'll probably be about the 2nd turn. So yeah, let's move on. Next fight gonna be this 4-5th stage in front of us. Simple enough fight because we don't have any blast units, so we have nothing to worry about with this Frieza. Alright, so yeah, it's gonna be well we got the fight right here. You could debate if putting on GT Goku is a wee bit risky, but there is two yellows, and I'd rather have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in a bit of a decent spot. But if you want to put on Super Saiyan Goku, by all means, I'm probably actually going to do that. So we're going to have it like this here. Let's move on. Alright, so the way we do this is you're going to have to get rid of this Frieza first, immediately. That's just getting rid of Mecha Frieza. Now let's say this Frieza, this Frieza, this Frieza, and then full power at the very end. Alright, coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We should be looking grand. And Gohan, again, takes a lot of damage, but it's expected of him, which is why we always have him beside the healer. But yeah, let's move on. Next fight going to be this 4-5th stage here. Simple enough. And this 5th stage is not going for because, yeah, rather not compared to last season. So yeah, let's go for this one. Alright, so yeah, it's going to be well. I got the fight right here. I'm going to keep it similar. By all means, put on Nappa. Put on Nappa by all means, because there is a couple of support and defense types. Probably just support with the yellow Pycon. But yeah, if you want to put him on by all means. But I'm going to keep it like this here. So let's go. Alright, so the way we do this is you're going to have to get rid of this TN first. And you get rid of this Gohan, then this Pycon. Get rid of this Pycon, this TN, then Revival Gohan at the very end. Alright, coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Alright, Super Saiyan Goku took a wee bit. But again, there's 2 reds in the team, so I'm not surprised. But we still got the full kill, easy enough. Let's move on. Next fight going to be this 4-5th stage right here. There is a stun, and it is a somewhat powerful opponent, but we should be okay. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be where we got the fight right here. Again, I'm always doubting myself every time I go into these fights, only because of the fact that Nappa does do debuffs to defensive units. Yet, there is a good green, I guess, but we should be fine. Let's move on. The way we do this is you're going to have to get rid of this Goku first. I say get rid of him first, then get rid of Broly. Then I suggest getting rid of Jiren. This Broly, Bojack, and then this Frieza at the very end. Alright, coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, no, not even too bad. 1.3 million, got the full kill. You know what, that was a pretty solid fight. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Being this 4-5th here, easy enough stage, so let's go. Alright, so yeah, this is the way we're going to have to fight right here. Only because, again, there's nothing too much of an issue here. I'd rather have Gohan on the sustained damage cut tile, so that's why I have him there. So let's move on. Right, this fight's going to be getting rid of Bojack, then 13 and Pycon. Casserole, Pan, and then Great Simon 1 and 2. Alright, coming out of this fight, how well are we looking? Alright, looking great, 1.3 mil. Very consistent with our points at the moment, but let's move on. Now, our next fight is going to be to the right of us with this one. But you'll be thinking why I don't go for this one, because this way is so much easier. However, I was initially thinking this here, but then until I got to these last few fights, and I was like, yeah, nah, that's just not happening. I'd rather deal with this fight, only because we are semi-familiar with it. And yeah, it's not very much different to the other side, but let's move on. We're just not going to change it much at all, because to be quite honest with you, it's not even too bad of an issue, so let's move on. Alright, so the way we do this fight is you're going to have to get rid of this cell, I would suggest first, then get rid of this cell because of its cover change. Actually, no, do this cell and then this cell because, again, cover change. Then I suggest getting rid of this Gohan. Get rid of this Gohan, then the 16 at the very end. Okay, coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? You know what, pretty solid with about 5 supers on the way. 1.4 million, easy kill. So yeah, let's move on. Next fight going to be this 5th stage. Wait. Yeah, this 5th stage here because it's honestly easy enough, so let's go. Right, so yeah, this is the way we're going to have to fight right here. There is defense typing in this Bardock team, however, there's too many blues. I need a wee bit of a color wheel for this fight, so let's move on. Okay, so the way we do this fight is you're going to have to get rid of this Bardock first, and I suggest getting rid of this Bardock, then this Bardock. This Bardock, easy kill, and then death buffer at the very end. Alright, coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Are we looking Snoopy? We are looking Stoopy. 2.2 million, easy enough kills, so let's move on. Next fight going to be this 5th stage against Legends Road, which we saw earlier. So yeah, this is probably going to be we're going to have a fight right here. I don't know what I'm speccing. At this point, it's complete gibberish what I'm saying at the moment. But yeah, this is where we're going to have to fight right here. Yes, it looks so wonky, only because of the fact that Gohan's the only one getting healed. But yeah, I'd rather him take as much damage, as little damage, not as much damage, as little damage as possible. And also get healed up very well. So that's why we have it like this here, so let's move on. Right, so the way we do this fight is you're gonna have to get rid of this guy. Actually no, get rid of this guy because he gets super attack every dead ally. Or Legends Road or Gohan character. Then you get rid of LR Capon. No, LR Gohan even. We're gonna get rid of Great 1. Then we're gonna get rid of Gotenks, this Goku, and then this Piccolo at the very end. Alright, coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, Gohan took a wee bit, but it's fine enough. 1.6 million full kill. Still easy enough, so let's move on. Next fight gonna be this Fight Fist stage right here. Easy enough movies. This Fight Fist is a no-go because, yeah, this one's a lot easier, so let's go. Okay, so yeah, this is probably gonna be where I'm gonna have to fight right here. I would put on Nappa because the fact there's defensive units. But that's the reason. The defensive unit is green. He won't be doing much damage, however, I'd rather just not. So let's go. Right, so the way we do this fight is you're going to have to get rid of this 13 first. Then I suggest getting rid of Trunks, then Vegeta, the 2 androids, and Goku at the very end. Alright, coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, you know what? We're still looking great. 1.7 billion, easy enough kill. Let's move on to the final fight being this stage here, which we have went up against, but there's a difference of full power Frieza and Bojack. So it should be interesting. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be where I got the fight right here. I was thinking of putting him because he needs to heal a lot more than this GT Goku. However, GT Goku does a lot more damage, so that's why I went with him. So yeah, let's get going. Right, so the way we do this fight is you're going to have to get rid of this Frieza and then this Bojack immediately. If you get him within the first turn, that's brilliant. Then we're going to get rid of Jiren. Then get rid of this Broly, and then this Frieza at the very end. If that Jiren didn't cover change for Bojack, I would have killed Bojack there, and Jiren would have been dead. Broly would have been killed by like the literal smidge. But let's just say that I was unable to avoid that with Jiren. I suggest going for Frieza maybe first and then the Broly, because Frieza is that maybe slight bit easier to deal with than the Broly. I don't know completely, but we still did it. Still got a majority of the kill. But yeah, this is where we ended off with 19 million. Pretty good, to be honest with you. I said we just ended up there. I will see you in the next video.